Okay, TK friends, I have another Pete the Cat story to read to you today before I teach you our math game. Today, the story is called Pete the Cat and His 4 Groovy Buttons. It's written by Eric Litwin and illustrated by James Dean. Notice all the buttons. Here's our title page, and on the title page you find 3 things. You find the title, Pete the Cat and His 4 Groovy Buttons. You find the author, that's the person that writes the story. His name is Eric Litwin. And the illustrator, that's the person that draws the pictures. And the illustrator is James Dean. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. My 4 groovy buttons. My 4 groovy buttons. Let's count, friends. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Do you have your answer, friends? 3. 4 subtract 1 equals 3, or 4 minus 1 equals 3. 1, 2, 3. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My 3 groovy buttons. My 3 groovy buttons. 1, 2, 3. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? You're right, 2. 1, 2. Here's the number 2, friends. 2, that's the word 2. And then it says 3 minus 1 equals 2. Or 3 subtract 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My 2 groovy buttons. My 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no, another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Yes, friends, only 1 button left. 1, here's the word 1, the number 1. 2 minus 1 equals 1, or 2 subtract 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My 1 groovy button. My 1 groovy button. Pop! Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? How many buttons are left, friends? 0. Here's the word 0. Here's the number 0. 1 minus 1 equals 0. Or 1 subtract 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? His belly button. And he kept on singing his song. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. He's saying right here in the speech balloon, it's all good. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. The end. Now, friends, I have a fun math game for you to play, and what you're going to need are some buttons. Any kind of buttons. You're going to ask mom and dad if they have some extra buttons around. If they don't have extra buttons, then you could just use beans or something from your kitchen. You're going to need a die. You're going to need your number line that looks like this. And you're going to play with a friend. So you need your 2 shirts to play the game. So you're going to put your number line at the top. You're going to put your 2 shirts, and you're going to put some buttons off to the side. Now you're going to decide with whoever's playing with you. It could be a sister, a brother, a mom, or dad. You're going to decide which shirt is yours and which shirt is mom or dad's, or your sister or brother's. So this is going to be my shirt, and this is going to be my friend's shirt. Okay, friends? So watch how you play the game. Okay, first you're going to roll the dice to see who goes first. The person that rolls the higher number will go first. I got 1, 2. Now my friend's going to go 1. So I had the higher number. I'm going to go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to count 5 buttons on my shirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now my friend's going to go. 5, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that time we had the same amount. We had the same amount. Okay, let's try it again. I'll go first. 1. Now my friend's going to go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you're going to take a look and decide which shirt has more buttons. I have 1 on this side, and I have 6 on this side. If you're not sure where 6 is on the number line, you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my friend has more. So then what I'm going to do, TK friends, is I'm going to keep track. And let me show you what that looks like. You're going to get a piece of paper, and you're going to go like this, and you're going to write, this is me on this side, and this is my friend. So you might write mom on this side or dad. So my friend had more, so they get 1 tally mark because they won that round. Now let's try it again and see what happens. I'm going to spin, roll my die. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now my friend's going to go. My friend got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which side has more? Yes, TK friends, my friend just won that round too. They get another tally mark. Another tally mark. Okay, let's try one more. I'll spin the dice. 1. Wow, friends. Now my friend's gonna go. 4. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1 is on the number line here, and 4 is on the number line right here. My friend has more. My friend is gonna get another tally mark. Now the first person to get to 10 tally marks, they win the game. The first friend to get to 10 tally marks, they win the game. Okay, friends? So I want you to practice that. Remember, if you don't have buttons, you could use beans or something else. And I want you to have fun playing this button math game, just like the book I read you. Thanks, friends.